Hello everybody. So the new update is coming up, so I thought I'll make an update video to show you all of the new stuff that we were working on. So as you can see, I already have the mask on. That overlay is here. This is the first stage of the overlay, so it's not damaged at all. We do not have destruction yet, but we are planning to have it in the future updates. We do, however, have an option in the holotape to switch to the other destruction stage. So let me quickly jump to the menu. I'm going to go through all of these options later on in the video. Well, let me just quickly show you the stages that we have. So this is the first stage, this is undamaged stage. Let's check out the second stage. So as you can see, it disappears. So we have to re-equip the mask. This is what happens when you don't have a mask on and you're taking radiation damage. So this is the second stage, and just a note, it's using 60:9 version right now, so it's kinda like squished on my 21:9 screen, but yeah, don't worry, it's gonna be fixed later on. It's gonna use the proper version. Right now you can choose during the installation process whether you're using 21:9 or 60:9, but yeah, as I said, it's gonna be fixed later on. So let's go to the settings again, to the menu. Let's see the third stage. This is everything that you have seen on the Nexus page, just in game and slightly changed. I mean, slightly. It was redesigned, but it's pretty much the same textures, the same source photos, just, you know, different composition. So this is the first stage. You can see the cracked has shown up on the bottom. Let's go to the fourth stage. Another crack on the edge of the screen. And let's see the broken stage, which is nearly unusable mask. Hopefully in the future we'll make it so that you take radiation damage just less than if you would not have the mask at all. Because you can see it's already like completely cracked on the top. And this is the last stage, which is completely destroyed glass. So basically the mask is completely ineffective. And again, this is a 16:9 version, so you can see the edges pretty easily, the edges of the texture. But yeah, this is the last stage that's completely broken. The update also comes with a first animation applied to the 3 models, 2 of them being vanilla, 1 of them being a completely new mask. The filter chart just changed to 0, so let me change the filter. Actually, you can't really see the animation when it's when you're getting radiated, so let me do it again right now. The animations are made for both first person and third person. So let me quickly show the first person animation. That was the filter, so there's also wipe. Wipe is not like fully supported yet. We're planning to make it so that, for instance, when you have like blood or the screen or something like that, you can actually wipe it out. Maybe with like some kind of a refraction or something, I don't know, we'll see. So that was wipe. We also have fast filter replace. And we also support the equip and unequip of the mask. So this is unequip, and here we're gonna equip. So as I said, third person is also supported. It's one animation, but it is applies to all of those three meshes. It was basically just edited so that it doesn't clip, but some clipping is unavoidable. So as you can see, maybe not here, but if I use the filter, the slow filter, the hand kinda clips with the armor. That is unavoidable. Basically anything that will make your player model bigger, it will clip. So if I unequip this chest piece, it shouldn't clip very much now. Okay, so I'm not gonna show you all of three because it's basically the same animation. But let me just show you the dogtooth gas mask since it's completely new model. So this is how it looks like. And yeah, of course it uses the same animation, just changed so that it fits the mesh. In this update we also are introducing the Holotape menu. I'm going to quickly go over all of these options. So weather menu, it lets you choose how the radiation is applied. Normal, which is default, is going to apply radiation everywhere aside from the indoors. Radiation weather only, it's not yet implemented. And precipitation weather only, it's basically chosen weathers, so certain weathers that would make sense that they would add radiation. Filter duration menu is basically how long your filter can sustain you before you need to change it. Auto filter, you can choose whether the game will automatically replace the filter when the charge reaches 0, or whether you want to do it manually. Filter drop rate menu, not yet implemented. Overlay menu, I already showed you the destruction. The emote overlay menu is kind of a legacy thing. Basically, it's the overlay from the previous versions. So default is none because we already have like a real overlay, but we can choose, for instance, the lens overlay if you, for instance, want to have both overlays on. So let me quickly show you how it looks like. So let me first unequip the mask, and let's re-equip that. So as you can see, the edges are now blurry, like in the old versions. So that was overlay menu. Dust storms menu, you can choose how frequent the dust storms are going to show, light, heavy or none. I believe the default is light or none, I'm not quite sure on it. Let's just choose none. Briefing variation menu, this is just the option to choose the sound for the briefing. Enable disable menu, this is a global enabler for the mod, so you can completely disable all of the mod's features or re-enable it. Don't worry about the fact that it says activation, it's already on, that's how it's done. It's already on, it just says activation, but if I press it you can deactivate or activate, so it's on right now. Filter duration, variation, this is basically the sound for the filter. The sound variations, you can choose from 2 of the sounds for filter and for fast filter. And that will be it. That's all of the options in the current version. So I want to touch a bit on the installation process because it's quite important to get that right, otherwise the scripts might be broken. 2 ways to install it, whether you're coming from the previous version or whether you're installing it fresh. So if you're coming from the previous versions, you first need to uninstall the previous version completely. So remove it from your mod manager and make sure that any ESPs that are from our mod are disabled. And then just launch your game and load the save. Alright, so now we're in the game. Now you need to make sure that everything is disabled, so as you can see, no animations, no overlay. That's a good indication that the mod is disabled. So now let's resave the game and get back to the mod manager. Alright, so now that we are sure that our save is clean, we can proceed to installing the new version. If you're installing it for the first time, you can basically skip the whole save thing. It's just to make sure that the scripts work properly. Okay, so let's install the new version. It will ask you to choose compatibility SPs for either TrueStorms or NAC. You can also choose the optional SPs for NPCs wearing the gas masks and the climate changes, so that the dust storms are more frequent. Then you have to choose whether you're running the 16:9 screens or 21:9, so it's 21:9 for me. And choose your FOV version. The FOV of 80 is the default game FOV, so if you haven't changed your FOV, just choose 80. I have changed it to 100, so we're gonna keep it at 100. And that's basically it. The update also comes the update also comes with first animation. So fuck. So now you can if you're updating it, fuck off. The update also comes